Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think grow hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do you.
Good morning, everybody. It's 8:30 over here in Texas. I'm gonna be heading to Thomasville, Georgia today. I'm planning to make it all the way. It says 10.5 hour drive, so I want to make it today so I can get 34 over there. I'm gonna plan to stop in Gulfport, Mississippi at the Flying J over there. At that time, I probably need to get fuel. I scaled already this morning, and I'm gonna be actually right perfect at the weight. They said 40,000 pounds, but they didn't include the pallet weight and everything. So if I was at if it was a 40,000 pound load, it would be 75,000. Now I'm right at 79,100 pounds with 3/4 tanks of fuel. Even if I had all fuel, I wouldn't be overweight anywhere. I had the axles perfect and everything like that. I scaled it and all that good stuff. So we like to keep them at 34,000 on the trailer tires, 34,000 on my drive tires, and 12,000 on my steers. And I am at 33,980 pounds on my trailer, 33,520 pounds on my drives, and then 11,600 pounds on my steers. So when I get fuel later on, I'm going to add probably maybe 80 gallons. I still won't be over my 80,000 pounds, and I'll add 300 and some odd, 400 pounds maybe to the drives and steers, split them out a little bit, and so I'll be probably dead even almost when I get full tanks over in Mississippi. I don't need it now. So, all right. Well, you all have a great morning, and I will get back with you guys later. Thank you for watching. I'm just gonna say this right now. What a beautiful morning. A nice day today. Have faith in today. No problems. And hopefully I get over here and I might be pretty close to home. 25 mile an hour. That's what I was told. Boss man owned that truck, so that's why I was able to go that fast. He just rents this truck from the company. Soon I might have to get out of this and get in one of his trucks, but he's either going to put me in a Lone Star, which is kind of like a long nose, but that's kind of a little point to the end, or maybe a Western Star that he has. Been fixing the Western Star up, and that Western Star is a fast truck too, and see what happens. said Marshals on the side of their vehicles. Like, I don't know if they were like the U.S. Marshals or maybe like that's just like the higher ups or state police in the area or something. I don't know. I'm coming through Lake Charles here now. And the next big city will be Baton Rouge. But speeding is slow through here. And we're pulling a lot of people over. Here is it 50 or 60? You got 50 and 60. Looking to do about 50 because I know there's a big bridge coming up that we got to do 50 on. Fuel's cheaper here in Louisiana, and it's because all the oil rigs are here, or oil refineries. And we're so close to the water, they got a lot coming in. Up here. Fast enough. Horseshoe Casino. Never been there. Man, I need like someone to ride with me to help record so I can record stuff like this. I can't record scenery and watch the road at the same time. drove off the road up here. Thought that was a tow truck, but nope. Yep, someone drove off the road. I think they went home by us. I'm not sure, but I think so. Alright everybody, I'm here at Walmart. Well, I already went shopping, but I just got some food. I didn't think I was gonna have enough, but boss is supposed to send me my paycheck. Hasn't done it yet. He always sends it to me. It's not like I don't get paid. But anyways, so stuff. I got 2 salads. Got some more bologna, some string cheese, and that's from last week. I got that. Got me some two meals. Got me some mayonnaise, and I got me a bunch of sugar-free sodas. I have waters down there, but don't have the room right now. And got a bunch of cereal stuff. Yeah, it's a little bit more expensive to do it this way, but I eat it going down the road for breakfast, and it saves me in the long run. I spent $120 here, and got me some Ritz crackers, some paper towels, got that, got some Chef Boyardee's, got me a belt I needed, got me garbage bags, some Pop-Tarts, off-brand, a soda, got me some, I love sourdough bread. I mean, it might not be the best for me, but I switched it up. I got me some sourdough bread. I have another loaf back here I'm almost out of. I got some potato chips. But yeah, so that's what I got. I'm somewhere here in Louisiana. I'm fixing to head out. Hopefully I'll meet up with my friend tomorrow. He says he's going to Mobile. I might just shut down in Mobile. And whenever he gets there, if he gets there by morning, midday, I'll go ahead and meet up with him, maybe in Robertsdale, and have lunch with him or something. I'll have money for lunch. We'll eat at the diner there. Hopefully, that'd be nice. And then after that, I'll just go ahead and head on. I'm not going to get a 34 in now because I'd stopped for here, putting stuff up. It's going to take me about another 10 minutes to put everything away. And I got me some sunglasses and a case this time, a hard case, so I don't scratch them this time. But anyways, y'all have a good day. I'll do a little bit of recording here in a little bit. Let me get this done, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright everybody, get ready to pull out of here. Here's my new sunglasses. Walmart. Cheapest place to get sunglasses, I think. Decent glasses, but I wanted to stop like at a sunglass helmet or something like that because so I was going to spend a little bit more money on a really nice pair. I mean, these are good. They're very well tinted for me. And but yeah, we'll get on down the road. To get on the highway, I'll go ahead and start up my GPS and all that good stuff. else now. I mean, I stopped here. My friend, he has to go to Alabama. He's going to be in Mobile. He has to live in Mobile to Robertdale or something like that. Alabama. And I was hoping I'd be able to meet him, but it doesn't look like I will. It's a hot one today, 97 degrees outside. Where he said he's God, he said Robertdale, Alabama, but maybe he means Louisiana. No idea. He won't answer his phone. He's at home. He never answers. Never answers me when he's at home. But anyways, let me go ahead and let you guys go, and I gotta make a phone call. Someone just called. I ignored their call, but they wanted to do a video call on Facebook. I'm not doing that down the road. But anyways, I will holler at you guys later. starts. Getting ready to come into Baton Rouge. And GPS said there was going to be a slowdown anyways. that just don't want to merge at the merge point, and they screwed up for everybody else because that guy got over. That guy got lucky right there. The white SUV, I'll let him get over, but nobody else. There's actually nobody else behind him. Left lane, we're supposed to be in the right lane up here right off this bridge, and oh well. I'm gonna get over right now because this white SUV is supposed to be up. Sign says slow traffic ahead, prepare to stop. Slow traffic here. That sign's kind of useless. Last time I came to Baton Rouge, it was like at night, I think. That's moving. Porta potties. That tells me to interact with you guys while I'm driving, and then I don't have anything to say, just deal with this traffic. We're supposed to be in the right lane, I think, for the bridge. Should be a sign that says right lane, trucks right lane only or something. I know one of the problems over here is that they have that left lane turns into an exit only for going north, and so everybody in that left lane is trying to get to this lane in 2 miles, and it stops everybody in this lane. Because then you got a lane that comes from the right over here that will want to get over and try to go north also, and then if they want to continue on 10, then it's going to be that right lane ends. So this is like the only lane that'll get on 10.
25.7 miles ahead, take exit 69 to Mississippi 63 South.
left lane, so of course I'm in the left lane, speeding 60 miles an hour. Yet all these people that are mad in the left lane are wanting to go, they pass on the right, but then they get back in the left lane when that right lane is clear. They don't have to be in the left lane. People don't know how to drive anymore. It's like, really? Then you have the trucks that pass in the right lane when it says trucks use left lane, and then I heard that cops will actually sit on this road sometimes and pull the trucks over that aren't in the left lane and give them tickets. And I ain't gonna be one of those trucks. I think I'm almost to Gulfport now. I actually changed my fuel spot to Moss Point, Mississippi. And from there I'm going to go to a place called Robertsdale, Alabama, on the other side of Mobile. And then from there I'll get up, meet my friend tomorrow. He's going to be there probably around lunchtime tomorrow. And then I'll leave out tomorrow around 5 o'clock and get over to my delivery by tomorrow night. Yeah, I think say thank you for watching. I didn't do an outro today. I'm in Moss Point, Mississippi. I got a lot of stuff video group for today. I did a little bit of shopping, and so I'll make this another video, and I got one coming out. I finished today, and you'll see that one on Sunday. This will probably be posted, I think, on Tuesday. But y'all have a good night, and appreciate all you. And I'm still trying to get used to doing this because the camera's like right there, and I'm looking at myself over here. So yeah. But y'all have a good night, and I appreciate y'all. God bless.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is